can't remember where exactly I was at, but it was like me and our mother were at like it may have been a vet, or may have been like taking her dog there or something. But like, there was someone who like took me. There was like a nurse or someone or you know, or vet nurse, whatever, took me to the back and like showed me a bunch of puppies. It was like a mother who had a bunch of puppies.
Oh.
And like, you know, I picked one up. You know, being a kid, I didn't realize like whenever all the puppies were going to feeding time, you know, I was just holding on to the pup as he was wanting them down. It was just like, oh, you know. But like, oh, obviously the nurse just let me know to put him down. But like, you know, it's just.
When the heck did this happen?
What?
What you just said.
Oh, I was probably like 4 or 5 years old. Well, may have been 4 because it's possible I may have been before I started school.
What dog did we have then?
We might have had Sadie, I don't know. Unless we had like Princess or one of the
Did
other.
we already have Princess by that point?
I mean, my thought process of that timeline was a little muddy.
I have zero memories of being.
I can remember us coming home and like from somewhere and then like, you know, going to see all the pups that we had at one point that Princess had. We had a dog.
I remember that.
Well, it wasn't officially our dog. She just kind of hung out under the porch a lot, and she had puppies there. And I remember Princess kind of hanging out under our porch. And I remember the pups. I can kind of remember the pups. Like we had like this dog house or something, or just some kind of thing to let them sit in and stuff. But I don't even remember what we did with the pups. I'm sure we gave them away.
Oh yeah, we gave all her pups away.
Yeah.
For a couple of them.
And then Sadie, we got her from the from animal shelter. And I can kind of remember when she was a little pup. But anyway,
when she was a baby. Oh.
But anyway, so that was our first dog, and then, I guess you could say it really was our official first dog, because we didn't, you know, she was the one we like actually just completely claimed ownership of, signed papers, you know.
Doom on delivery.
And she was an outdoor dog, and then the next dog we got was Spartacus, which is the current dog here.
The bestest boy.
And he's an indoor dog mostly. Sorry.
Careful in retrieving a small sample.
Fly, look at me. I'm glowing.
Murray died of radiation poisoning only 3 days later.
Yeah.
Friggin' mesothelioma or something.
Yeah.
You can feel it in the air. The
I think this might be the last.
In fact, they'd probably already be long gone if it weren't for the corrupting influence of the Mask of Dark Earth. It's clear we need to destroy it. Time for Operation Moon Crash.
Moon Crash
To start
Bandicoot.
things off, we'll need the Guru to take out the gyrocopter. With it gone, we'll have clear skies for Phase 2. Now, according to Aboriginal folklore, the Mask of Dark Earth.
So now we fight. Here soon we fight Carmelarja.
Moon shape will coat him in the glowing oil.
Bentley, what are you trying to say about about the shape of my body?
From the crane, the mask is sure to spot his ancient foe and come running. That's when we'll strike. Murray, thunderflop off the crane and obliterate that mask. With the mask destroyed and the miners run off, the Guru will be free to join the team for the Cooper Vault job.
So what do you think about those like openings to like shows and games and movies, like where they kind of show the climax or near the climax, kind of, you know, at the beginning, and then you kind of see how it all led up to it and stuff? What's your opinion on that?
Of what?
Of whenever they show the beginning of a movie or a TV show, or you either see the conclusion or you see the near the climax at the beginning, and then they show you how it all led up to it. Like, what do you think of those?
It's going to depend on how many characters you have and what danger you put certain characters in.
Yeah.
I wonder how many movies show that at the beginning, but then follow a completely different set of characters and then meet up with the ones that end up in that situation.
Well, half of that would be the newest Evil Dead movie. Because at the beginning you see these completely unrelated characters to who you end up being with throughout most of the movie. At, like, it's supposed to be the end or whatever, it's supposed to be the aftermath, and then like you see is like one day ago or something like that, or something like 1 or 2 days ago, and then or however long it was, and then that's when you get to the character, essentially the beginning of the movie. And then but you don't see anything about those characters until like either I can't remember if it was either the last scene or if it was one of those mid-credit scenes or whatever. But yeah, you don't see anything about them until then.
It's like in the first Cars movie with the family that is, that is driving and can't find their destination.
Yeah,
just
and then
going crazy.
Well, see, the thing about that was at least they showed that scene in the middle. They didn't show like at the beginning or something, But
there's someone I follow who does like funny videos and stuff on Facebook and Instagram and all that.
Yeah.
And he just posted about to ruin this Walmart bathroom. That's all it says.
But anyway. Let's see. So I hate when enemies just turn around just like nothing, and then a majority, like half the time, they notice you. It's like that's not in the slightest bit fair.
What about the Ed, Edd and Eddie episode? I think it's the one with the fish battle.
Oh yeah.
And they're all just like he's hiding underground in the turnips, and he's like, "Go away, shut up!"
Yeah. Wow, thank you for.
You did touch him.
No, I'm not taking responsibility.
Have you seen the thing? It says, "Don't care how much candy you take, but if you have a hot single mom, leave her number." And it's like a candy pull for Halloween. Right, if you have a hot single mom.
Yeah. Yep. Not only was the pin flying up, there was also Sly just having his eyes closed. That was funny. Don't come near me, flashlight guard. Don't come near me. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get that. I'm gonna get that move. Hey, how about you program these guards to not be stupid and there's I gotta say that Sonic, Crash, and Spyro have a lot in common. Well, maybe not a lot in common, but more like they have similar fans of the original trilogies, because there's a lot of people, because in each respective franchises for the original trilogy of their games, you have the fans that say the second game is the best. Then you have the fans that say the third game is the best. And then you have a smaller amount that say the first game is the best out of those trilogies. Their original, well, I guess it would mean their original games. So again, you have a ton of people that say Sonic 2 is the best. You have fans that say that Crash 2 is the best. You have fans that say Spyro 2 is the best. And then you have fans that say Sonic 3 and Knuckles are the best, and Crash Warped the best, and Year of the Dragon. But then you have a small few. I mean, out of those types of fans that say the original trilogy is the best, you have a small amount that says the original games are best. Like some that say Sonic 1 was best, Crash 1 was best, Spyro 1 was best.
None of those were best.
Well, no, I'm just saying that like there are a small amount of the fans that say that, but then they all still say that the original trilogy was the best. And well, with Sonic's case, it's kind of difficult to, I don't know if you'd say trilogy or if you'd say more like the, oh yeah, I got to get a guard to ram into that. It's difficult to say how you describe like the Sonic trilogy, because you could say either quadrilogy or
it's a tetralogy.
Well, yeah, I know. I just found that out today, but
so,
but like or whatever the 5 one is. What were you gonna say?
Pentalogy, I don't know. When I die, I'm donating my body to a hydraulic press YouTube channel. Holy crap. It's 2030 and your doctor told you, I don't know, bro, that's tough, because they use ChatGPT through college.
What the heck? But anyway. Ah, crap. But anyway, so then you have, but now, I don't necessarily agree that the original Sonic trilogy was better than, like, all other Sonic games. I still think that the Adventure 2 was better than, like, Sonic 1 and 2, and more than 3, but, like, 3 was still really good. Anyway, so, dang it. Oh my gosh. Stupid copter. Stupid physics. Anyway, so I still think, like, I think the adventure games are, well, at least 2. Well, yeah, the adventure games, I think they're better than the original trilogy, but I think the original trilogy is good overall. I just don't think they're the masterpieces that, like, people make them out to be.
I forgot there's a new WarioWare coming out.
Oh yeah, it came out yesterday.
I'll have to get that
As of this
sometime.
recording, I need to get it too. A lot of people are saying it's basically Smooth Moves 2.
Oh, that's exactly what I needed.
Apparently, this one is also more multiplayer focused.
How do you...
Well, I mean, you do use 2 Joy-Cons, and they have their crazy way of, like, people using the Joy-Cons, and,
Okay, so I can't use a Pro Controller.
No.
Okay.
You can for the other Switch WarioWare game, but that one was kind of disappointing. What the heck?
Behold, the moon
Oh, yeah.
spirit rises.
Everyone keep an eye out for the mask. It's sure to take the bait.
Oh,
We got
Carmelita.
a situation here, fellas. Looks like Carmelita finally managed to catch up.
Drat! We can't stop the operation.
Drat?
We'll just have
Well,
to
he
get
said
to a
that.
wide berth.
Roger, applying wide berth.
Wow.
Quit horsing
Oh,
around
man.
and look out for the
There,
mask.
there's a...
It's close. I can
This
feel
will
it.
be this guy's most offensive joke. He's told, and it says, if only we had more mosquito nets.
Here I come, master.
They, how to say
Did
it?
you get it? Is the mask gone? Looks like
It had a,
Can't tell from here. I'll move in.
how to say it? If Africa had more mosquito nets, we could save millions of mosquitoes from dying AIDS of AIDS.
Oh my
every year.
gosh.
Thought I'd
Wow.
find you here.
Carmelita, you've got a little something on your face.
It's not nice to make fun of a girl's looks.
Maybe I should smash you.
Now, that's not nice.
What the music? It's got like that Godzilla type music. He says the line here.
Bentley, could use a little help. How about putting a few of your sleep darts in Karma Larja here? Try off the mask.
Karma Larja.
Oh, there we are. Come on. Oh my gosh, she's not as big as I remember. Didn't she get bigger?
She does get bigger.
Yeah, this is just kind of like, you know, roided out freaking Carmelita.
Yeah. Also, like, people already had fetishes for Carmelita. Boy, there's another group that would appreciate this one right here. It's a crossover of furries and giantism. You know?
What?
I said it's a crossover of furries and giantess lovers.
Yeah.
Bentley, if we could aim better here. Wow, she like tried to hit me and both her blasts like went to the walls.
I'm sorry to your Catholic friend, but the Virgin Mary has never listened to your prayers, and she never will. That's very true.
Finally,
She
the
also
dark-
Well, Sly right there.
She
See,
also wasn't a virgin when she died.
look, that's their faces whenever they see stuff like that. You know, the people who love those fetishes.
to make
Look at
her
Sly.
even bigger.
Whoa, you're not kidding. She's getting
Why do you always look when it's way too late?
a big truck.
You always look when it's way too late.
Her and us.
It's probably because my brain doesn't always process it at first.
Yeah, that's why it's terrible to like. That's why you should not look at your phone while we do this.
No promises.
Like she's just carrying one of those trucks too. Just me get big toy.
Me gets big toy. I play Tonka.
Thorg hungry. Thorg want to eat.
Sly, why am I so big now? Well, if you see Carmelita, you
Yeah. Well, you know, it's still surprising.
Carmelita's bigger?
Yeah. You know, it still surprises me that it kind of surprises me that there was no cartoons based on Get Smart. I'm not saying they would have been as good or would have lasted as long. I'm just saying, you know, that there would have been like a cartoon of that. You know?
And a Barbara's freaking Get Smart.
Yeah. I guess we kind of got that in a way with Inspector Gadget. You never really realize, like, when I was rewatching those old cartoons when they were coming on TV, like a certain channel on TV years ago,
Yeah.
I never really realized how much Inspector Gadget doesn't actually do, or like he doesn't actually save the day all the time, and he does a lot of it, and like Inspector Gadget thinks he does it.
I guess it's been so long I forgot.
Like there may be episodes where he does do things, but it's just like, you know, like he's doing things, he's just not the one saving the day. It's usually Penny and what's it, the dog's name, Brain or something?
Yeah, Brain is not here right now.
Yeah.
I do
Is bad. We need a new strategy and fast. Force just isn't working.
Time to stop running and deal with the real problem. Pry off that mask of Dark Earth, and maybe we'll get back the Carmelita we all know and love.
Why is she so slow?
I do not love her.
Okay, not the point. It's all about taking off that mask. We gotta find a way up there.
You're the climber, and I'm sure you've always wanted to get closer to her. Can't get much closer than
What a
climbing up her
freaking
rope
line.
laces.
That's not a crazy idea.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
You got a better idea?
Yeah, but we need a giant fighting robot.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to go with
Um,
the place plan.
A ninja.
Oh yeah.
Did he just roll? Did I see that right?
What?
I could have sworn I saw him roll.
Carmelita's troops are en route.
Are en route? Yeah.
Ah, you're in luck.
Or en route.
En route.
Side of the map.
You said en route.
I know, but I was trying to
They
say it incorrectly.
Yeah. Now there's a particular person who would do like this, and you know, there's a certain person who would get under her shoes there, but you know.
They're just, oh yeah, I'm all about them. Feet.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure this probably also created like some
Good
kids.
thing we're not famous, because me saying it like that would definitely be taken out of context.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh yeah, fox booty.
It's just like, Sly, where are you going? Wait.
Well, you gotta understand, Carmelita, I had to get close to one of your tits. It's the only way I can get that mask off you.
I hear that one of the Get Smarts from or the Get Smart from like 1995 was like, hey Sylvester, was like, yep.
Is he actually coming in? There he is.
Yeah, there he is. So I like doing this, right? You just hang out on the tail. I'm sure that's someone. Anyway.
And not get slapped by her hair.
I heard somewhere that like she like makes a really weird face right here. And then the mask is just like huge. It causes all of them to blow up when it blows up.
Probably because they didn't want to do anything with them.
Yeah. They are just disposable guards, so you know.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. Is that right?
What are you doing, kitty?
This is a funny scene right here.
To just lay there, unconscious, hopeless on the desert floor. Being gentlemen, we kept watch over her throughout the night.
You were being gentlemen? How sexist.
Her camera proved to be a real source of entertainment.
What about Sly's mouth right there?
Didn't want to
The pictures.
What's he doing, kitty?
Morning broke.
What?
And we got a clear view of the landscape. It was beautiful, empty of the miners that had been digging and drilling into the sacred place. Began to stir, and we prepared for another quick exit.
Evidence. Develop film
Only
immediately.
this time, it wasn't just the three of us. For the first time in Cooper
Look at
Gang
this
history,
little
we
kitten.
picked up a new member.
You know, I just thought, what if they just...
Would never be the same.
What if that's... Yeah, and then you don't use them anymore in the sequel. But anyway,
Lay down, Spart. Lay down.
what if they just got like well, the mask was
Lay
destroyed,
down,
but what if
lay
they just
down.
got Karma Larja to battle that thing that like captured Sly there at the the climax?
And I guess that doesn't happen. Or does it? I can't remember.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
I'm saying Karma. Well, I mean, she helps fight it. I'm just saying that like, what if she just like grew and then like you got a Godzilla fight with the thing?
A kaiju fight.
A kaiju fight. I call it Godzilla fight because more people know. Well, okay, a lot of people these days know what kaiju means, but anyway. Well, after this, we're going to end it, and hopefully we'll be back sooner to play more
Was obsessed.
than we have.
Pore over the blueprints to
No
capture
time.
instructions.
Well, that's sexy. I think you mean sexist.
What about how Bentley had freaking like facial hair there for a moment
RC specialist,
because he was supposed to like he wasn't shaving.
who had mechanical and piloting skills far exceeding
This is where we meet Penelope, and she is absolutely done dirty in the sequel.
Penelope.
Yeah.
After weeks of
Earhart,
searching techie
Earhart
channels,
Babe.
we finally found someone who
I'm
could
Earhart
keep
Babe.
intellectual
Specs guy. What about that?
genius out of Holland named Penelope.
Andrew. What about the old, chat room stuff, and also Specs guy, and
She politely declined our invitation to join the team.
No.
saying she wanted
Ossifer. Yes, he misspelled officer. I'm glad there are misspellings. Yeah. No, really, this is Occifer, Ossifer.
a big-time dogfighting champ up there in Holland. He's so
But
good
anyway.
that he's even set up an international
Hold on.
competition called Aces to attract worthy opponents.
But yeah, I was hearing in like an interview
A few days later,
with Barbara film
if our gang could manage
that,
to beat
like,
the Black Baron at his own game,
talking about Get
then
Smart
she
from
could
'95.
just pack a joke
Why it only lasted a few
and get
episodes.
worth the
Yeah.
time.
She was saying like it was more. It just
With no time
didn't
to lose,
feel right. Didn't
we
feel
made
enough
the
like
effort
get
to put a
smart.
plan together.
And like,
Wow.
I guess from what I understand, it sounded like she said it was more adult. Or well, the way she said it was like it was sexier or something like that.
We proved to this Penelope that the Cooper gang was up for the challenge.
By the way, you got a pick.
It all up as we went
Sure,
along.
uploading now. What about right here?
Oh yeah, freaking dial up. I love the drool. 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 Also, how obviously fake the pictures are with the tape and everything.
Oh, I know. Well, that's what Bentley did with this picture. Slide fancy. Or hide a fan, whatever it said. Hide a fancy. Huh. This is where the game sort of starts to. Well, this is where the game you start to have certain missions that are like they go on too longer than they need to, and you got some that are a little too gimmicky. They get pretty bad in the next one, and then the pirate world just goes on forever. But when you get to do the basic gameplay, it's still pretty fun. Oh yeah, we get to bounce on cheese. Whenever we come back to this. Alright, let's see. We can't afford any of these right now.
Why are the same people that they're okay? I'm not going to comment a whole lot of what's going on in Israel and all that. And really, this concern could be transplanted to any war. Why are pro-choice people upset about babies getting bombed in wars? Because, I mean, they're just killing the babies differently.
Well, the problem is they don't see it as killing, and like they see it as just a thing, a growth in their body until it comes out. Then all of a sudden it has to have every human right, every, you know what I mean? Every single, or like they act like every this is this and this is a human right or is a what I'm trying to say. But like they don't think that until it's absolutely out of the body, born and stuff. Anyway, so thanks for watching Sly Cooper, and Andrew will have a parting message for us.
Well, it's usually a good idea to clear your browser cache from time to time. It helps save space on your computer, and make sure you have clean copies of the things you get from the different websites you go to. It's good to do a disk cleanup from time to time. If you still have a hard disk drive, it's good to do a disk defrag. That way your hard drive can run a little faster.
And also, be sure to eat plenty of that Halloween candy, leftover Halloween candy. It's quite bad for your teeth. Okay, bye.
Okay.